Hey guys, welcome back to Nioh 2. Today we're going to look at the Switchglaive. This video is designed for anybody who didn't get to try out the Switchglaive in the last chance open beta or maybe missed the beta entirely. Let's jump straight in. So we'll start out in high stance. And despite the way it looks, these are actually the light attacks. And these are your lights with a heavy finisher. Your heavy attack when you first start the game is actually just that, it's a one-hit wonder. But you do get a really nice charged heavy attack, which I'll show you later in real combat. This is amazingly powerful if you can get your timing right for the hit. And this is heavy attacks flowing into light attacks. Now we'll move on to mid stance. Before we do, can we just take a quick glance at the transitions between high stance, low stance and mid stance? The different glaive types are just awesome. Okay, back to mid stance. Here are your light attacks, much more fluidity in mid stance, and also really impressive range. And here you can see the light attacks flowing into a heavy finisher, which is almost like a little stun. Okay, now we'll move ourselves on to look at low stance. This is incredibly fast and fluid. The Switchglaive is such a versatile weapon. The speed on this is like having a pocket machine gun. The damage is less, but you can really rattle off the attacks. In case you hadn't guessed, those ones are the light attacks. Here come the heavy ones now. And here is two heavy and one light, which you'll find really useful in combat to get a bit of distance between you and the enemy. Right guys, now we're going to demonstrate the Switchglaive in some real combat scenarios. Before we do, if you've got a second, please leave me a like or a comment. Feel free to subscribe if you're enjoying the video. It makes a massive difference to a small channel like mine. Okay, cool. Let's jump back in. Notice the little jump back there, how useful it was. That's the light attack to heavy attack transition. And here I switch back into mid stance for the extra range. And we're just going to replay that for a second because oh my god, the kill move just looks so cool. The range on the high stance isn't as good as I thought it was originally, but the power is undeniable. One thing to be careful of when you're using high stance is be aware of your range. See how I completely miss him here because I'm too close. I even winded myself and ran out of stamina completely and left myself vulnerable. Got some nice revenge though here. This is what I meant by the impressive range in mid stance earlier. And then quickly switching into low stance so that I can machine gun the guy down. Let's do the charged attack one more time, it's so satisfying. The Switchglaive is so versatile. It can hit a massive range, it can be an absolute powerhouse, and it can machine gun when you're really close in. And just for vanity's sake, to me, it's got to be one of the best looking weapons in the game. Right guys, that's the end of the video. Thank you for joining me. When the full game comes out, I will eventually be doing a Let's Play series, as well as some build videos once I know enough to actually speak intelligently about it. So if you'd like to see more in the future, please feel free to subscribe, hit the bell for notifications when the videos come out. Thank you again for joining me, really appreciate your time. Take care now, cheers, bye bye.